I've always been interested in people because they're endlessly complex, and so you never really run out of subject, I suppose, with one person or with 1,000. The way that the eyes can tell a story, and the sort of lines around somebody's face to show you where they've smiled, all of those things on somebody's face tell their life story. And you're privileged enough to be shown a little bit of that, and that's wonderful. The kind of art that I do is representational. It's, based on the old masters, but I also want there to be truth within it. It's about capturing that part of a personality. So whether that be sadness or joy or happiness or grief or all of those things, I think a really good painting is when you've managed to bring out all of that and push that image that brings out all of the different sides of somebody. For example, when I painted the Bishop of Worcester, he's got this brilliant sense of humour, and I wanted to capture that. And I think in the painting you don't know if he's going to sort of burst out laughing or tell you something deeply important, and it was important to him that he'd be looking directly at the viewer. And I found that really interesting as well, because that's obviously about connection and communication, which I think a really good painting does as well. I draw inspiration from everything, and it is often to do with light, the way the light falls on something, because I think everything about what I do is about light in some ways, because without light there's no colour really. And it's often people that inspire me. Looking at other painters is always a good place to draw inspiration from. But mainly I think that it's just about looking at the world. I think that that's kind of what painting is. It's capturing something that's already there, and kind of capturing that beauty. And that's what I aim to do always. Trust is a huge part of it, because they're trusting you with a version of themselves. And often with painting, the paintings last a long time, and photography can have that one moment, whereas a painting is a length of time. And the finished piece captures something which will never be forgotten.